Okay, what's up? It's Warren's vlog here, episode 51. Let me apologize. Let me just start this off with an apology because I have been slacking like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Been working a lot of overtime the past couple weeks, and to be quite honest, I've been too tired to even put these videos out. So I'm a little behind. So let me catch everyone up to speed. I'm going to do my Roadblock predictions, but I still have not done my TLC review. So this video is going to be, I'm going to try to keep this video short, but I'm going to review TLC because I haven't done it yet, and I'm going to give my predictions for Roadblock. So let's start off with TLC. This was the last SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view of this year. And part of the problem is, man, there's too many damn pay-per-views. Oh, man. It's just way too many pay-per-views. I have like an overload of information and opinions because it's just too much. But all right, tables, ladders, and chairs. Baron Corbin versus Kalisto. I'm not going to do these in any particular order, just in the order that I wrote them down. Baron Corbin and Kalisto. I gave that a 2.8. That was a chairs match. Better than I expected. I honestly thought that match was... It exceeded my expectations, which were low. In part because it's a chairs match. I've never liked that stipulation. I've never understood it. I still don't. And it's one of the stupidest stipulated matches that the WWE has, in my opinion. That's a chairs match. It's just you beat the crap out of your opponent with a chair, I guess. But I picked Kalisto to win. Baron Corbin actually ended up winning that match with the end of days in the chairs. And like the pile of chairs that look pretty nice. Let's see, Nikki Bella versus Carmella, the Princess of Staten Island. It's my New Jersey accent. Nikki Bella won that match. It was a no disqualification match, and they didn't really utilize a lot of weapons. They just kind of used a chair, like a kendo stick, I think it was. But I was just happy to see that rivalry end. And in my predictions video for TLC, that's what I said. The same thing, that I really didn't have a preference. I picked Nikki, and Nikki won. But I just really wanted that rivalry to end. And it seems like now they're going to go with the whole... Because at the end of the match, Carmella revealed that it was Natalya that attacked Nikki Bella at Survivor Series. I'm still going with Charlotte, as I said in my last video. That was a 2. Nikki and Carmella was a 2. Kalisto, Baron Corbin gave that 2.8. Miz Ziggler in a ladder match. The match of the night. If anything else, great storytelling. Awesome storytelling. I liked how it ended with the low blow. Like Miz, dick kicked Ziggler in between the ladders. And it still told that story of the champion doing whatever he needs to do to hold on to that title. And I was like, oh man, Ziggler lost. But now, since this is 2 weeks later, I have the power of hindsight. Now Ziggler is the #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So, yeah, he lost the Intercontinental title ladder match, but now he's going to face AJ Styles. December 27th is what I heard, or what I watched anyway. So, yeah, Ziggler lost the ladder match, but now he's in the hunt for the main title, so we'll see where that goes. But that ladder match was awesome. I mean, I will put that up there with one of the great ladder matches in WWE history. Heath Slater and Rhino and all of his kids, baby, versus Luke Harper, versus Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. I was torn. I had picked Heath Slater and Rhino to win, and then I changed my pick to Bray and Orton, and then I changed it back to Heath Slater and Rhino. I couldn't decide who I wanted to win. I think in my predictions video, I think I did pick Bray and Orton, but Bray and Orton ended up winning the match. And what was interesting about this match is at the end of it, first off, what's interesting about this match is Bray Wyatt actually has a title. That's the #1 thing, because Bray Wyatt's been in the company since 2013, about 3 years, and hasn't held a title yet. And now he's got a title. But then what was kind of cool is Bray and Orton put both the tag titles on Luke Harper. Harper was just standing in the ring with both the titles. And I really love the new Wyatt pose, where Luke Harper just stands there, Orton does the Orton pose, and Bray Wyatt does this. I just think it's so cool, and I really love how they like remixed Randy Orton's theme into the Wyatt theme. It's little things that get my attention that I really like. Um, yeah, we got new tag champions, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Let's see, Becky Lynch, I gave that a 3. Ziggler and Miz, I gave a 4. Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss in a table match. This is the one match of the night that actually surprised me because I was picking Becky Lynch to win this match. I would have bet my home on Becky Lynch that night. In my last video, I mentioned how Becky Lynch got the advantage. I'm sorry, Alexa Bliss got the advantage on Becky Lynch when she pushed Becky Lynch to the table, and I'm thinking, oh, well, the heel got the advantage on television, so the heel was going to lose at the pay-per-view, and I was wrong. Alexa Bliss with a sunset flip power bomb. I still didn't get that out right, but anyway, with a damn power bomb to the table. Becky Lynch went through the table, and Alexa Bliss won the title. I gave that match a 3. That also exceeded my expectations. A lot of matches tonight on that night exceeded my expectations. Main event, AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose. I gave that a 3.5, and that didn't really exceed my expectations at all. But it didn't rank lower than what my expectations were going to be. That match was pretty. Table was a dangerous spot, but it was awesome to see. And just with that spot alone, it goes to show that AJ Styles, quite honestly, is the best athlete in the WWE right now. Not many people can pull off a 450. What was also cool about that spot is he did a springboard 450 to the outside of the ring through a table. Normally he springboards in the ring. AJ Styles did that to the outside of the ring. He showed up on SmackDown with his foot in a brace because he had hurt his ankle off that move. And as cool as that spot was, him being the champion, that's probably a spot that he should not have done on a B pay-per-view. But nonetheless, it was a cool looking spot. In my predictions video, I called this spot on. I said that James Ellsworth would do something stupid to cause Dean Ambrose to match. But where I was wrong is I thought it would be inadvertent. That's what I thought, but it was intentional. James Ellsworth got in the ring and pushed Dean Ambrose off the damn ladder. And what was cool is as Ambrose was laying to the table, he's like looking up. Like the camera focuses on Dean Ambrose's eyes, and he's looking at him like dude, the look on his face was just priceless as he watches AJ Styles climb the ladder and grab the title. I gave that a 3.5. Overall, you average everything together. You come up, well, I came up with my math. Well, let me go over it again. Baron Corbin, Kalisto, 2.8. Nikki Bella, Carmella, 2. Miz, Ziggler, 4. Puddle of Mud. I love this song. Take it all away. Alright, Heath Slater, Rhino versus Bray Wyatt and Orton, 3. Becky Lynch versus Bliss, 3. AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, 3.5. Average 3.05. So a 3. B pay-per-view, average pay-per-view. It was I guess. I enjoyed watching it. Now, moving on to Roadblock. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Got TLC done. Now, Roadblock predictions. Okay. This is what the card's looking like, people. Big Cass and Rusev. That is a pre-show match. When I do my review for Roadblock, I won't include that in my rating because it's a pre-show match, but I'll predict it. I'm gonna go with Big Cass. I think Big Cass is gonna win this. Yeah, let's go with Big Cass for that. They've been really focusing the story around Enzo and Lana, which I hate to admit, it's been pretty good stuff on Raw with that. With the whole Enzo being naked and then everything, and then the hotel room and the how you doing, and just Lana in the bikini or lingerie, and Rusev beating him up and knocking him out with the beer bottle. Like, all that's been good. I gotta give credit where credit's due. It's been a pretty interesting angle, and I think that Big Cass is gonna avenge Enzo and beat Rusev. All right, moving on to. I have this on my phone. I have to keep playing with it. I would say the main event last. We'll go with the New Day, consisting of Big E and or Kofi Kingston and or Xavier Woods. That's what Wikipedia says. We don't know who the three are going to be. But it doesn't matter. It's going to be the New Day versus Cesaro and Sheamus for the Tag Team Championships. And I'm going to go with Cesaro and Sheamus. Only because they really put the New Day over big on Raw this past Monday. The New Day won two tag team triple threat matches to retain their tag titles, and they exceeded Demolition's record. So now it's time for the New Day to drop the tag titles to Sheamus and Cesaro. That is my official prediction. Braun Strowman versus Sami Zayn with a 10-minute time limit. Again, I really like what happened on Raw with Sami Zayn, and let me just break this story down. So, Sami Zayn gets destroyed by Braun Strowman, right? As punishment for Sami Zayn not winning the Intercontinental title at Survivor Series. Mick Foley comes out, stops the match as Braun Strowman is about to eat him. This pisses off Sami Zayn in the weeks leading up to Roadblock. So, Sami Zayn demands a match with Braun Strowman. Mick Foley gives him Kevin Owens, and they put on a fantastic match. Kevin Owens goes over, of course, because you want to keep the champion looking strong. Sami Zayn gets pissed again and demands a match with Braun Strowman. Mick Foley says no. And the promo that Mick Foley and Sami Zayn have been having on Raw the past couple of weeks have been phenomenal, in my opinion. You're seeing the emotional side of Mick Foley. You're seeing Sami Zayn saying, "They told you no, Mick. They told you no, and look where you were. What if they would have told you no?" But it all came to a climax. Well, it's going to come to a climax tonight at Roadblock. But the thing with Foley and Sami Zayn came to a climax on Raw when Sami Zayn asked to be traded to SmackDown. Mick Foley's like, "Well, I called Daniel Bryan and we got to trade. We're going to trade you for Eva Marie." And I was like, as I was watching this, I was like, damn, Eva Marie? The bitch hasn't even been on TV. Like, he's going to trade her for Eva Marie. Obviously, this pisses off Sami Zayn. "I'm worth 100 Eva Maries. I'm worth 1,000 Eva Maries." And then Mick Foley reveals a blank sheet of paper that says there was no trade and grants Sami Zayn a rematch, or grants Sami Zayn a match with Braun Strowman. I apologize if I'm stuttering a lot. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired as fuck. So, Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman with a 10-minute time limit. My official prediction for this is I think that the 10-minute time limit will be, the clock will run out, and this match will be a draw. I do not think that Strowman's going to win, nor I don't think that Sami Zayn's going to win. I think it's going to be a draw. And wouldn't you be damned, when I have my phone on random and music comes on, I have one of my vlogs playing down in the background. So that's going to distract me. So let me go to another track. Hobson, that works. So my official prediction for that, honestly, is going to be a draw. I think the 10-minute time limit is going to expire. Neither man's going to have a fall, and it's going to be a draw. That's my prediction. Rich Swann versus TJ Perkins versus the Brian Kendrick in a triple threat match for the Cruiserweight title. I'm going to go with a safe pick here, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't been keeping up with 205 lately. I know that Rich Swann won the Cruiserweight title from Brian Kendrick on the debut episode. I do know that, and I know in the rematch on 205, Rich Swann retained. And TJ Perkins has been factored into this because he has been wrestling Brian Kendrick. So honestly, this is going to be a potential show stealer. I'm going to go with a safe pick. I don't think they're going to rock the boat, even though they've already switched the Cruiserweight title twice since its inception. I'm going to go with Rich Swann to retain. And I think that Rich Swann pins TJ Perkins. Let's go with that. Rich Swann retains the title in a triple threat match. And I'm also predicting that to be a very awesome match. All right. Let me skip over Sasha and Charlotte real quick. Let me go with Jericho and Seth. There's no real reason for Jericho to win this match. I don't put it past Jericho and or Seth to get involved in Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns, but I'm gonna pick Seth Rollins to win because I think they're gonna keep Seth strong heading into this eventual feud with Triple H. So Seth Rollins is gonna beat Chris Jericho. Um, Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. And I'll do that. I'll do the Iron Man match last because maybe they'll make that main event again. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. Ah, man. You know, I was wrong with the whole Becky Lynch and Alexa thing. But you know what? I'm going to go with that again because Kevin Owens got the advantage on Raw. So I think that Roman Reigns is going to retain the title tonight at Roadblock. Also, Kevin Owens is Roman Reigns is the U.S. champion. I mean, so I just don't see a reason for Roman Reigns to hold both belts. So I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens to retain, but believe me, that match will have fuckery in it. That match will have fuckery in it. I'm expecting Chris Jericho to interfere, and I'm expecting Seth Rollins to interfere. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Triple H just showed up for no reason. That match is gonna have fuckery in it. So my prediction is not going to change. Kevin Owens is retaining the title tonight. Seth is beating Jericho tonight, just because there's no reason in my mind, for Jericho to win this match. Even if they turn Jericho face, I still think Seth should win it. Okay, the Iron Man match. Question: is it too much to call this an Iron Woman match? Is it too much? Are we still going to call it an Iron Man match with two women? Is that, maybe I'm just nitpicking? I don't know. I just don't like the idea that it's an Iron Man match. So, but whatever. It's an Iron Woman, Iron Man match, 30 minutes. Let me just say that Sasha Banks and Charlotte has the potential to be the feud of the year of 2016. Without question. The feud of the year. I will put Owens and Sami Zayn as a contender. John Cena and AJ Styles are going to be a contender. I can't really think of any other feud this year that's captivated me more than Sasha and Charlotte. These girls have done everything. I mean, they've done Hell in a Cell. From that, they've gone, well, they did Falls Count Anywhere, Hell in a Cell, and now it's going to end with an Iron Man match. It's the end of the line. Also, I want to note that this is the second Roadblock this year, so to separate itself from the previous Roadblock in March, they're just going to call it Roadblock End of the Line. Like, you have to say it, so that way you don't have two of the same damn pay-per-views in the year. But it's the end of the line for Sasha and Charlotte. And this match is so hard to predict because, and this is the problem with this feud, is that it's 50-50 booking. One wins and the other wins. One wins and the other wins. One wins and the other wins. But my prediction goes as follows. Charlotte is going to win the title. Only because they're going to keep up with this Charlotte being undefeated on pay-per-view shit. So that's my prediction. Charlotte's going to win. So let me go over them one more again. One more time. Let me just go over these one more time. All right. Big Cass and Rusev. Big Cass is going over. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens retains the title. Chris Jericho and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins wins. Sasha Banks and, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair wins. Wins the title. Rich Swann, TJ Perkins, and B. Brian Kendrick for the Cruiserweight Championship. Rich Swann will retain the Cruiserweight title. Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman. As I said earlier, that is going to be a draw. That time limit is going to expire. Another man's going to have a fall, and it's going to be a draw. And that rhyme, because I'm a rapper now. Yeah. And this is not the main event, but this is just the last match that I'm going to go over one more time. New Day versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro needs a name. Because Sheamus and Cesaro, it's just hard for me to say. Anyway, Sheamus and Cesaro are going to win the tag titles tonight, and they're going to end the New Day's reign. Those are my predictions, people. I got the blinds open in the background, but you probably can't see how shitty the roads are. But the roads are shitty. I was going to go to Roadblock tonight because I live in Youngstown. Pittsburgh's about an hour away. But I'm going to keep my black ass home and watch it like everyone else because I'm not going to risk driving in these conditions going to Roadblock. And honestly, I've been to enough events this year. I've been to 3 events this year. I went to the live show. There was a live show actually yesterday in Youngstown, in my hometown, and Roadblocks in Pittsburgh tonight. But I went to the Youngstown show earlier this year. I went to almost called a Roadblock. Went to Fastlane in February, and then I went to Raw in Detroit where Shane McMahon returned. Those were 3 shows back to back to back. I've been to 3 events this year. I'm good. I will catch the next pay-per-view or live show that comes to my area. So I'm staying home and watching Roadblock. I'm going to watch it on the network. And those are my predictions. And I am now caught up with all my videos. The Hell in a Cell is looking like a 2017 project. It is. I wanted to try to do it before the year ended, but it's looking like a 2017 product, and I might not even do a video for it. I might actually do a written review and post it on Yes Wrestling, which I'm an admin of, or another wrestling group on Facebook. But yeah, that Hell in a Cell is looking like a 2017 product. I'll have the Roadblock end of the line review for you probably sometime this week. Might do it tomorrow so I can just stay on top of it. But anyway, this is episode 51. Sorry I've been slacking. I had to lump 2 videos in one. This is episode 51. Episode 52 should be Roadblock review. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm Warren Freeman. It's been real. You guys have a wonderful night or a wonderful morning because it's 8 o'clock. So enjoy the rest of your day. If you're on the roads, if you are traveling to Roadblock tonight or anywhere, please be safe. This is the Northeast or the Midwest. So we get snow. If you're watching this video, drive safely. Hopefully you're not watching this while driving, but just if you watch it later and decide to drive safely. You don't need no car accidents this year. No more fatalities. Car fatalities. I'm rambling. I'm going to end the video now. You guys have a wonderful day.